if you have used any kind of skincare products, please raise your hand. As we can see, thank you. As we can see, we put a lot of importance into caring for our skin, which makes sense since it's the first thing other people see. But do you know that our skin is one of the most misunderstood part of our body? So I would like to run through some common myths we have about our skin. Myth number 1. Healthy skin is the skin that looks flawless. When we think of a healthy skin, we might think of a clear, even surface that is radiant and devoid of blemishes. However, we will never be able to reach skin as smooth as porcelain. And it is because of 2 major reasons. And the first reason is super easy. And even a 3-year-old child could answer that. You wanna have a guess? Nick? Do you know why we can have a smooth skin just like porcelain?
Because you are exposed to the air.
Okay. It is simply because we are not porcelain. Okay. This is the first reason. And the second reason, before I reveal the second reason, I would like to remind you that our skin is a living organ, just like many other organs. It is complex, serves many functions. So, to better understand our skin, let's have a closer look at it. Our skin is composed of 3 layers. Oh, not the layer of your muffin top, I mean. It is the layer of your skin. And the epidermis is the first layer we can see. It is composed of different cell types, including keratinocytes, which are replaced every 4 weeks. And as new cells grow at the base of the epidermis, the old one would be pushed up and form a harder layer that is hard for microbes to cross. Also, our keratinocytes would synthesize vitamin D from sunlight, which is vital for our health. Another important cell in our epidermis, including melanocytes, which produce melanin, and the Langerhans cells. That is like a little security guard on patrol for pathogen. The dermis is the second layer of our body, of our skin. It is home to hair follicles, blood vessels, and glands. It is also packed with nerves that allow us to feel vibration, pressure, and even pain. The last layer of our skin is the subcutaneous tissue. The majority of our subcutaneous tissue is composed of fat cells and connective tissue. And most of our fat cells is stored in this place. And speaking of fat cells, do you wanna hear a sad story?
Okay.
Okay. Do you know that the number of your fat cells would not change after you enter the age of 16? Yeah. So, for most of us, no matter how hard we try to lose weight, they only shrink. They would not decrease. I know this is a pretty sad story. So, to relieve your grief, I would like to provide 2 words for you to encourage you. And the first one is said by God. It says, I am that I am. It means that you need to accept who you are. And the second verse is said by Julia. It says I am fat, I am. That means you need to accept the fact you are fat. Okay, anyway. As we can see, our skin serves many functions. And that it is not just about what is going on the surface. So it is not so difficult for us to know the second reason why our skin cannot be so smooth. Because healthy skin is just thick skin that does its jobs. Okay. The myth number 2. You only need sunscreens on sunny days. UV rays are so strong that they damage our cell's DNA. And there are 2 types that affect our skin. And UVA ray penetrate the dermis and breaking our collagen scaffold. And UVB rays, meantime, it could our epidermis, causing sunburn. While our skin have its own way to repair the damage, it will also accumulate over time. So, for some people, it could lead to skin cancer. And our skin has its own defense system. When we are exposed to UV rays, it would our melanocyte cells would release more melanin, and we get a tan. This is the way how our skin protects itself from getting more damage and to inform us that it is being damaged. So by wearing sunscreen, even on cloudy days, you can protect yourself from having sunburn, skin cancer, and early aging. Okay, since I explained the myth number 2, I would like to ask you a question. I conclude the myth number 2 with the idea that we also need sunscreen on cloudy days. And who do you think the you in this sentence refer to? What kind of people? Does it refer to people that have lighter skin, or does it only does it also include people with darker skin? Oh, yes, indeed. That people also need sunscreen. And that is the myth number 3. People with darker skin don't need sunscreen. Our skin will produce 2 types of melanin. And the first type is eumelanin, which is associated with richer and brown tones. And the second type is pheomelanin, which is associated with lighter skin and freckles. It is true that having more eumelanin would provide you some protection from the sun. However, this is not nearly enough. We all need to wear sunscreen no matter how you look, and to ward off the damage. Black and Hispanic people are more likely to have skin cancer diagnosis at advanced stages. Why? Because colored people are told they are not susceptible to have skin cancer, so they don't take prevention and care for their skin as much as we do. And let's look at the chart. Kitty, can you read the circle?
Caucasians.
Caucasians are 20 times more likely to be diagnosed with skin cancer than African Americans.
Yeah. And the chart also says African Americans are 4 times more likely to receive a diagnosis of melanoma, that is a kind of skin cancer. after the cancer has progressed to an advanced stage or spread to other parts of the body. As a result, colored people are more likely to be more they are more difficult to treat them well because they are already at an advanced stage when they discover that they have skin cancer or something. And the last myth is chocolate and oily food causes acne. Acne is the inflammation of that occurs when our hair follicles were clogged with sebum and or the dead cells, and it will spark the immune system to respond, and then the area would look red and swollen. However, there is no evidence found that eating any specific food would lead to the cause of acne. So, you can still eat some oily food or maybe. Okay. Do you guys enjoy squeezing your pimples?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to do, but by doing so, it will spill some infected materials into your dermis, and it will cause scars. So, to maintain your gorgeous face, we have to quit that habit. And hope you enjoy my skin deep presentation. Thank you.